One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Crusaders and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Crusaders head coach. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Crusaders offense will have the ball first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Crusaders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Taylor wants to throw. Snags it. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And the Crusaders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line with the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Crusaders.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
The Terrapins offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impresses
playing my
the way
Dynasty
they
game
move
now.
him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that,
I'm in a nasty spot right now in that cut, man. I don't got enough to go get a receiver. But I had to get rid of that nigga Nick to get enough points to get that Nipsey. Mitzi.
Looking downfield, it's Crane. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
They booted away.
I had to pay $3.50 for him.
Fields the punt.
I was trying to wait that shit out. It was at 370. I waited it out. One finally popped up for 350. I said, shit, that's the lowest I done seen all day.
A solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll take it himself. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Crusaders decide to punt it away.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The throw.
Whoa!
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center downs gets started from 33, 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Fleming. Found a bunch of room. And
hey, that Fleming nigga be cooking me, coach.
The Terrapins racing to the line in the
that tight end. Last name like Fleming, who wear 9.
Because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down,
Yeah,
and
that
now
nigga,
the offense back up
that
the line
nigga
of scrimmage
cooking me
again,
that
going
coach.
tempo.
Tight end now in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Caught. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up for him.
He hit that shit.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That's a hell of a kid.
Find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hand it to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game
I might
in the
have to
second quarter.
get Dante just to fill in.
So first down here as they go back to work.
I don't really like little receivers though.
Making the adjustment.
I gotta get a receiver to replace
Nick.
Nick.
And that one falls
you
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that
What's
one.
What's the nigga name
from
Oregon?
You want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
This part not that much,
on second down.
I might have to go
motion from the wideout. Sells to fake.
Come on, GP.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it way down the
field.
Man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crusader.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense.
And then he get up out of there. And then he get up out of there.
Committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown.
When I came in, I said, "What you like?" He said, "Coach, just throw me the ball." I said, "All right." I said, "All right."
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right side, it's Fleming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Crane. Looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Quick spin on the run. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Terrapins heading quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Good time to take a shot here with this quarterback.
Oh, I'm stoked.
He'll pull it down and run. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic.
Why would you do
He's got
that?
room. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
What was that, man?
After the 9-yard completion, a wide open playbook on second and short. Running inside, it's Howard. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Extending the play. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and he'll pick up there. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Still looking. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's Craig.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's crazy.
A great catch and run for 6. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
It's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got enough for the first down. There he goes.
Guy, he should have got up out of there.
Explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Throws it off the RPO. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Rid of it on the RPO.
Oh.
Stop right there.
Try to scoop my nigga.
And that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Sends it back in motion. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Oh, pressure's coming. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure.
Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload.
Hey, why they turfing on my sideline? Hold on. Hold on. Somebody get this nigga. Somebody get this nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga over here chopping it up with my niggas. Alright. Hold on.
Yeah, hit this fucking mascot. You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage.
Come on, bro. Where the security at? You letting that shit slide? What the fuck? I'm professional, bro. I'm gonna call that shit out in that press conference. That's unprofessional. And if that's what Maryland considers professional, then I want to speak it. I want to speak of that AD.
Offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and
sack him.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen that.
Serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So You need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Taylor wants to throw. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield.
Whoa.
He picks up the fumble and he'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Second down, gonna throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Crusaders want to move quickly. Drops back on first down. Fires to the middle. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
He's got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They're going to ride this running back. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coach Loxley told me coming out of the locker room, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Howard. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Crane. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. First down, he'll keep it. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Just gets rid of that one.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But 2, you've got the intended target doubly covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Got some green grass. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Crusaders come to the line with a new set of downs. Rush is on. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for running room. Still on his feet at the 45. Maybe a crease. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing.
Snags it, and he's open. Past the 40. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or 2, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Sells to run, looking to pass. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to establish the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Crusaders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Crusaders. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that, and we've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
19-13.
Red pass hits complete.
We was all about the same before I got on. I mean, before you got on. I ain't played no today. I played this morning.
The defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work.
Ball.
Yes. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's so disappointing for the offense.
But like I said, I'm kind of in a nasty spot right now because
they wanted to come out in this game. They wanted
I really don't have wide
They do that each and every week. They had the first down.
I have to adjust my
play hold on to it. The defense now creates the takeaway.
I only got 100,000 coins. I think they're cheapest.
How many possessions can you steal?
You're right.
You had the first down, but you got there.
I'm passing days though, bro.
We work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, getting the football out, and then falling on.
I got a franchise guy back there.
Forcing the turnover.
I gotta put guys. I want to put the right core around
there. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah. Oh, Trinidad, bro.
Unleashes one deep. Can't hang on. And he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. And he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's what I said. You can swear I got that Marcel. Yeah, you can believe that if you want. You can believe that if you want. I only got the stud.
They've got a first down in the red zone. And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later.
I think that's what really fucked me up.
Not your friend.
That nigga was so fucking much.
They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Shit, she didn't even.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And this is a perfect situation. This is
I didn't take 7. I got him for like right under that. Like I walked out. I walked out of. No. I walked out of it with 100. I had 740K, and I walked out of it with 103. So whatever that math is, 650. Something like that.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter.
I could obviously check once I get out of this game.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crusaders. And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Ray, I got to get one more upgrade to get him to 88 speed, bro. I got to get one more thing to get him to 88 speed. I got him at 90 acceleration, but he still got 84 speed. I got to get one more of the little token shits to upgrade him to 88 speed. But the only way I can get it is I think I got to get this nigga to have 3,000 rushing yards. It's kind of nuts.
And the Terrapins come to the line.
Because, like, I don't run the ball in there, man.
Prevent yourself from winning. Right. When I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out. Looking to throw, it's Crane. Keeping his eyes downfield.
I give up about the same amount of points I score, but like nigga, I be putting up some yards on offense. Between passing and rushing, I'm putting up some good yards. We got offense going. We got offense going on there.
You have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
My offense is clicking, nigga. We just got to start getting stops. We just got to start getting stops to matches, man.
See a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open.
Ray, I told you I had that game this morning, bro. That nigga Ball had 194 rushing yards. That nigga Bo had 146.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Oh god, they was toting that bitch. That's why I gotta get another back too. I got a lot of things to do, man. It's alright. It's alright.
Timed him perfectly.
Don't figure it out. We're gonna relook that budget.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll take over 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Defense all over him. Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped. Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Put the basket somewhere.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's changing the play. They'll run it on 4th down. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Crane. Oh, he's got some space. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies here, and he stopped from getting the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down. They get to the QB.